Tim Boyd, the mayor of Colorado City in Texas, had something to say about the people who were struggling and asking and really begging for help from their elected leaders. So I want to read to you what he posted on Facebook, I believe it was, and why this is so asinine and a person like this doesn't deserve any position of power ever. So he says, "Let me hurt some feelings while I have a minute." Oh God, this is a mayor or a former mayor because he resigned after this, and you'll see why in a second. "No one owes you or your family anything, nor is it the local government's responsibility to support you during trying times like this. Sink or swim, it's your choice. The city and county, along with power providers or any other service, owes you nothing. I'm sick and tired of people looking for a damn handout. If you don't have electricity, you step up and come up with a game plan to keep your family warm and safe. If you have no water, you deal without and think outside the box to survive and supply water to your family. If you are sitting at home in the cold because you have no power and you are sitting there waiting for someone to come rescue you because you're lazy, is a direct result of your raising. Only the strong will survive and the weak will perish. Folks, God has given us the tools to support ourselves in times like this. This is sadly a product of a socialist government where they feed people to believe that the few will work and others will become dependent for handouts. Am I sorry that you have been dealing without electricity and water? Yes, but I'll be damned if I'm going to provide for anyone that is capable of doing it themselves. We have lost sight of those in need, and those that take advantage of the system mesh them into one group. Bottom line, quit crying and looking for a handout. Get off your ass and take care of your own family. Bottom line, don't be a part of the problem, be a part of the solution. What the fuck? Okay, now I want to read to you a little bit of an excerpt from CBS News and then we'll rip into this. It says, the post was deleted but circulated widely on social media. Boyd received intense backlash for his remarks and later announced that he quit his office in another Facebook message. It's very interesting. I would never want to hurt the elderly, he says, or anyone that is in true need of help to be left to fend for themselves. I was only making the statement that those folks that are too lazy to get up and fend for themselves but are capable should not be dealt a handout. I apologize for the wording and some of the phrases that were used. He says his wife was fired because she came out and defended this garbage. So she got fired from whatever job she had. And I want to read you this last paragraph. At least 17 people are dead, and almost 3 million homes and businesses are still without power in Texas as of Wednesday morning. After this week's major winter storm, some of the coldest temperatures in decades hit the Lone Star State, resulting in water restrictions because of burst pipes and a lack of electricity treatment plants. While water and power are being restored, the weather prompted many residents to step up for each other. Okay. This lunatic, this dingbat, this absolute asshole, this guy thinks that apparently reality is the Hunger Games. Only the fittest will survive, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Gotta do what you gotta do, bro. This winter storm, it's your fault. It's your fault. This winter storm that was brought on by, natural tendencies of the earth. We don't cause tornadoes. We don't cause hail or hurricanes or whatever. These are natural things that occur, right? And when they happen, we deal with them. And we expect help from the people that we elect, aka the government, to aid us in dealing with these cataclysmic events when they do occur, such as a pandemic. It's no singular person's fault that the COVID-19 crisis is ripping through this country and many others that, like we've seen. But no. To this guy, it is your fault. It's your fault. You're not good enough. It's something that you've done. That's the reason why you don't have electricity. It's not the fact that, Texas is unique with their power grid situation and they have privatized a bunch of, enterprises that relate to the solutions that would fix the problems that they currently face. No, it's none of that. No. It's you. You shouldn't be asking for aid. Those are qualities of a socialist government, a government that actually gives a fuck about their people. That's no to that, no. And then he has the nerve. This idiot has the nerve to get upset and try to play victim when his wife seemingly loses her job. I have no kind of remorse for people like this. People like this have no place in any sort of higher authority in this country. I don't know how this idiot got elected mayor. He was mayor of a town which houses about 4,000 people or something like that. And this is what he had to say. And then we have this, which goes right along with Ted Cruz going to Cancun and then being shamed and then coming back to Texas. What the fuck is going on with the elected leaders in Texas, man? There needs to be radical change there. And then it needs to happen really quickly because, and I'm not one of those people that'll beat up on the people of Texas because it's not necessarily the people of Texas. It's not. It's their elected leaders because they're the ones that run the state. Okay. The people of Texas, I have a lot of love for, and I really hope and wish for them the best. And I really want them to pull through to this insane time that they're living in because they've never experienced anything like this before. And if you're beating up on the people of Texas, there's something wrong with you. And you need to look in the mirror and evaluate yourself. This is your rebuttal to the people that are calling on you for help. What do these people pay taxes for? They say, okay, your government not supposed to do anything for you. Why do you pay taxes? Why are you doing that if the government doesn't want to come and help you and provide for you? That's their job. And they need to do a lot more of it. Cut more stimulus. Extend the eviction moratoriums. Wipe out the student. Help people out, man. That's what they're there for. But to this guy, everything is like some sort of pyramid scheme where the people at the bottom is there because they should be, and it's their fault. And it was, as he said, their raising, the way they were raised, the way they were brought up. If your electricity goes out, don't look to somebody like, I don't know, an electrician or somebody to come fix it. No. Get the fucking fire sticks out, light a fire, and do it that way, the way they did back in the caveman days. That's how you respond to these kind of situations, according to this dumbass. I've never read something so asinine and absurd as what I just presented to you. And this man, as I stated before, doesn't deserve to be in any position of power. He's a joke of a mayor, and honestly, he's a joke of a person.